Shalom, everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear from your side. Today, we are going to speak about some, like always, I noticed since long time ago that people who they are Democrat are super smart, intelligent, and they are very fast in thinking. And this gentleman here, somebody offered me before. He said to me, "Would you like to debate this guy?" I said, "I don't debate kids." However, today I want to take back my rejection. I challenge this kid. If he have the guts, either to let me call him or to dare to call me. Which one is good for you? Let me know. I will show you today why I am as a migrant and as an Arab, I consider everyone voting for Democrat is a stupid fool. I'm not insulting. I'm not. If I call you a fool and you are a fool, that is not a bully. That's who you are. If I call you, smart and you are smart, then I'm not bullying you. In fact, if I call you smart and you are stupid, either I'm being bullying you by saying the opposite, like somebody his clothes is dirty, and I say to him, "Hey, man, your clothes is so clean." Obviously, I'm making fun of him, right? So it's not the word really what make you what people say about you, but you make yourself. And today I will show you a great example of the stupidity of so-called Democrat. First here, just to give a credit for this video exists in this channel, and let us hope that this boy, he have the courage not to flag it for copyright, because those cowards usually what they do, anyone who spanked them, right away they go and say, "I'm going to flag him for copyright," which he will not win anyway. So this is the channel Jubilee, and I have the link in the video down for their video. So we gave them a credit, we post the link, and let us start our spanking. He started the video of his choice, so he summarized the most powerful thing in his debate. And by the way, the debate called the 25 Republican versus, or Trump supporters versus 1 Democrat. 25, and by the way, here I find it very funny and very silly. Are you sure those are really Republican? They don't dress like Republican. I see a guy there, he is wearing women's shoes. So obviously this is a setup, it's fake. However, as long you are so strong to debate a 25 Republican, I want to see what you did, man. How you did that? That's deep. Listen to his choice of this setup, so-called debate. He started the video with this, choosing the best of the video.
Values are. I don't think you know what this country was founded or built upon, and I think you guys are obsessed with a cult leader who is taking the entire Republican Party off of a cliff.
Everything he say he do. Trump is gangster. Remember.
Can you give me one thing you don't like about Trump?
Does it sound like the guy in the other side really is a Republican? I never saw a Republican like this. Those are a bunch of Democrats. Listen, he said to him, Trump is a gangster. And this guy is talking about the value of this country. That's so deep. This is the value of the Democrat country.
Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Fans' rights are human rights.
Are we topless at the White House?
That type of behavior is, as I said, unacceptable. It's not appropriate. It's disrespectful. And
What? They invited hundreds of homosexuals to the White House. And when the homosexual do what homosexual do, and she herself is a homosexual, the Speaker of the House, she said this is inappropriate. I mean, do you see the hypocrisy and the value of the country of the Democrat? This is not the value of America. So the corrupt Antichrist Biden, he invite hundreds of homosexuals to the White House. And then what they do? They go naked in the White House. And when people, they start laughing at your value, you yourself, you deny your own. You say this is inappropriate. But aren't you the one who invite them to be themselves? Aren't you the one who invite them, say you should be proud to be a homosexual? So when the homosexual do what homosexual do, to avoid the embarrassment, you yourself, you are embarrassed. The woman she is speaking in front of you, she is a homosexual too. She is a lesbian. So when a Democrat speak about the country value, what does that mean exactly? Teaching kids how to have sex in the classroom? Like what about the program in California called Come Out of the Closet? What is that? They bring kids in front of other kids to tell them about what they did secretly, sexually. That is the value of the Democrat. That is not my value. For me, this value is a value of a pervert who is trying to pervert kids who they are innocent. They don't know even what sex is about. Who is trying to force children into something they have no idea what it is. Let us continue with this potato.
I love everything about
I know, because it's a cult. Thank you.
It's not a cult.
He's talking about a cult. What is a cult? It's a cult when you teach kids something. It's a cult when you write books and articles promoting something. It's a cult when you spread idea to make people believe in it. Okay. What Democrat they do? Already we mentioned how they are teaching kids. You do not need to go. I mean, not only that, the cult of the Democrat, the sexual cult of the Democrat, they are sexual cult. Not only they are cult, they are sexual, pure sexual cult. They are promoting children's to take hormone just to destroy their gender. That is a cult. You bring a boy to the school and you take him to a clinic and you give him hormone without the permission of his parents. That is not what Trump do, you coward. That's what you do. You are the cult. You are trying to create a society of losers, confuse people, so the enemy can destroy us within. What Iran would like to see in America happening? You. Philadelphia, the cities of zombies. That's you. If we go and check the most corrupt, the most demonic, the most going down cities in USA, we will find that they are Democrat. So this guy, he claimed, and he claimed, by the way, that those are Trump supporters. I don't think so. I did not see anyone who speak like he's a Republican. I see people, they are speaking as if they are gays. All of this is a fake. All of this is a setup. Maybe many of you do not notice. But I will take you to the core of this idiot.
October 7th would not have happened if President Trump was in office. Ukraine would not have been invaded by Russia if President Trump was in office. You can call him crazy, you can call him anything. He was an effective deterrent because he understood, Stephen, a little thing we like to call peace through strength. Here's the truth.
The truth is October 7th probably happened likely because of Trump and his
Well,
policies.
holy moly, why is that?
Why is that?
Yes, please.
The reason why is because Donald Trump engaged in more reckless behavior with Israel that only encouraged Israel's expansionism without doing anything to actually address the Palestinian problem. For instance, Donald Trump agreed to moving and recognizing the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem that instigated everybody in the region, including the Palestinians, which is why you saw the whole border riots, the Great March of Return that erupted over the year protesting that. And
Let us show this guy how donkey he is. He is claiming that Hamas is not engaging in peace conversation because of what?
And then Donald Trump, along with Kushner, tried to help Israelis negotiate multilateral peace agreements or more bilateral peace agreements through the Abraham Accords, again, while cutting out the Palestinians. All of
In fact, just to show you how donkey this guy is, the stupid Trump, and I call him stupid here because he invited so-called the president of so-called Palestinians to the White House, and he said he is like my dad. I felt like talking to my dad. When this guy is a scumbag, he is a terrorist too. So Trump invited the president of the Palestinian, so-called Palestinian, to the White House, asking him to join, even in the meeting with the Emirat and Bahrain. That guy refused. If we search right now, I will do it in the front of you. I don't know, those stupid people, they come from where? Are they really for real? Or they are just a bunch of stupid people who they have no idea what they are talking about? This is the White House website. Watch the video, donkey. And this is a Trump. Meet with Muhammad Abbas of the Palestinian Authority. It's okay, will take a while because the White House website doesn't work. They are busy building LGBTQ website, but their website is not working. The video will take forever to load. It's so slow. Their server is hosted in Somalia. Yeah, we have to wait maybe 10th century for the video to load. Yeah, but just to show you how stupid this guy is, he invited them, he spoke to them many times, and he invited them to engage in peace talk. They refuse. Trump, he said, I will do everything within my heart and within my soul to get the deal made. Who's talking? Abbas, he thanked the President Trump for his persistent and repeated effort to help Israel and Palestinian to achieve a conflict in the peace agreement. Who is saying that Trump is doing his best to achieve a peace agreement between both? This is the head of the terrorists of Arafat, who they call him now President Abbas. But according to the stupid donkey here, Trump, he did reckless care. He did not help them. He was just supporting Israel. So look at this. So Trump, he invited the so-called Palestinian, who they are not Palestinian, those are Arab. And by the way, just for the donkeys around the world who keep saying Palestinians, Palestinians are not Arab. In fact, give me a minute. I don't know how many websites I need to open today. Anytime you speak to those donkeys, and I have to use the word donkey, sorry. You like it, you don't like it, this is your business. I don't sugarcoat things, as you know. This is Al Jazeera TV. You speak to any one of those free Palestine, they will say to you, oh, those are Canaanite, and they are originally, they are exist there, and they are etc. No. This is Al Jazeera TV. The one Hamas, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and by the way, Hamas, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, all of them, they are one organization. For those who do not know, this is all called the Muslims Brotherhood. So this is Al Jazeera TV saying the following. The Palestinian, they are not Canaanite, and the Arab, they are not Semitic.
Palestinians are not Canaanites and Arabs are not Semites.
See it? This is Al Jazeera TV. And the whole article here is speaking about whoever say such a thing, he is a big fat liar. Those who live now in Israel, they are Arab. They are not Canaanite and they are not Semitic. In fact, they are saying that the one who came with this is promoting conspiracy against the Arab.
Only less than 200 years ago, the term Canaanites appeared in historical studies to describe the Palestinians. Since then, the greatest Orientalist trick has been passed to manipulate the minds and origins of the entire Middle Eastern population.
So when a Christian prince, he said to those donkeys, those are Arab, they are not Palestinians. You better listen, you idiot. The first time the Arab, they came to this land, it was when the Caliphate Umar ibn Khattab, he invaded Israel. Israel is not a new country. Israel thousands of years old. But for those donkeys, they think that they are a colony. When all the Jewish history is in Israel. If we go 1,000 years ago, it's in Israel. If we go 2,000 years ago, it's in Israel. If we go 3,000 years ago, it's in Israel. And this is Al Jazeera TV schooling donkeys like you about who are they, those who you call them today Palestinians. In fact, they say in this article here, was sponsored by the Prince of Qatar, the ruler of Qatar, who is the biggest supporters of Hamas, that the idea of saying that the Arab and the Jews are cousins is a big fat lie.
The use of the term coincided with the emergence of the theory of Semitic peoples. This was a new term used to classify ancient peoples in the region. Then the two terms quickly entered strongly into school education curricula. Since then, allegations have spread that the Palestinians are Canaanites, and that the Arabs and Jews are cousins and that they are all Semites.
See it? So Al Jazeera TV explaining to you, you donkeys, that this is not true. The Palestinian and the Jews are not cousins. And those Palestinian, they are not Palestinian, they are Arab. You see the Arab? So the whole idea of calling those who call them, they, you know, the Muslims, the Arab, they occupy Syria, they call themselves Syrian. They occupy Iraq, they call themselves Iraqi. They occupy Egypt, they call themselves Egyptian. But none of them is an Egyptian. None of them is an Iraqi. None of them is a Syrian. None of them is a Lebanese. None of them is a Palestinian. I hope that this classroom about history is not hurting your butt. And the whole article here is just to confirm that not even one single, listen carefully, not even one single document confirm that those Hamas are Canaanite.
In fact, there has never been any historical document, inscription, record, or written historical source that indicates or insinuates in any way the existence of a relationship of any kind between the Philistines and the Canaanites.
Do you see it? Now, just to add more salt to injury to the butt of the Democrat and those who call a free Palestine, the word Palestine or Palestine mean foreigners. So you stupid idiot, when you call them Palestinians, you are saying they are not from there. Which means the name saying that they are not native. This is what Palestinian mean. Anyone who call himself Palestinians, he is saying, I am not from here. This is what Palestinian mean. It's not a name of an ethnic. It's not a name of a group of people who have certain group of ethnicity. It is somebody, he is saying, I am a foreigner. I am not from here. But for those donkeys, stupidity is knowledge. So number one lie, he said that Trump, he did not do his part to invite the Palestinians to peace talk. But we showed you from the silly White House the statement of the Palestinian president himself, who is not a Palestinian, I remind you. I'm just using the word people use today, but those are not Palestinians. There's no Palestinian exist in that land. No more. Long time ago, they are gone. Palestinians don't speak Arabic. They are not Arab. If you ask any of those who live in Gaza, who are you? Are you an Arab? He will say yes, immediately. And then this potato, he claimed that October 7 happened because Trump, he did not do effort. In fact, he moved the embassy into Jerusalem. You stupid idiot. Obama, he promised to move the embassy to Jerusalem. Clinton, he promised to move the embassy to Jerusalem. In fact, every single one go to election, he promised that promise. However, Hamas caves and tunnels preparing for October 7 started more than 20 years ago, which means maybe at that time you were 7 years old. What those donkeys do not know, that those people in Gaza don't believe in peace agreement, no matter who is the president in any country in the world. In fact, they believe in killing every Jew around the world. This is Memory TV. This is Memory TV. You can go and you can find tons of videos made by Hamas about what they want. What exactly they want. What they want is very simple, to kill every single Jew. And this is what it's meant by saying, free from the river to the sea. This is a BBC video. Which year? This video, 9 years ago. 9 what? 9 years ago. Trump was not in the office. It was your potato friend, the Muslim Obama.
Threat of war is looming again in Gaza. These are the men of Palestinian Islamic Jihad. 6 months since their last battle, They've rearmed and replenished their ranks in expectation of their next confrontation with Israel.
Whether it's under the ground or over the ground, we are prepared for any aggression on the Gaza Strip.
You notice that we have only 716 people watching, and I wonder really why. Maybe because the information I am sharing is not worth it. Maybe because I'm just a kid and nobody want to listen to what I say. If a girl, she is making a video about making salad and her breast is coming out, she will have 200,000 views in a day. But we do what we do, and yet people who come to join us, they don't even help us to share a link. Thank you very much. I will try to finish this video very fast, and I apologize for bothering you.
The militants are keen to show us their readiness, so we're searched, blindfolded and taken to one of their secret attack positions. Buried in an olive grove, a sight to terrify Israel. Right by its border, ready to launch 120mm mortars. There's an ample supply, and there's more inside.
Look at this tunnel. This tunnel was built more than 20 years or 15 years ago, which means when this tunnel is built, Trump was doing a show with Oprah. So they built their tunnels to attack Israel and hide in it. And they try to connect their tunnels to go through Israel, to go under the border, so they can attack and do October 7. October 7 happened now because the stupid Israeli, they went to sleep. Otherwise, they are trying today, every day, in the last 70 years to do October 7. In fact, October 6, 1973, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, Iraq, even Algeria, even Morocco, even fighters from Pakistan, even from Somalia, they came from around the world to do genocide for the Jews. The reason this time they did it in October 7, not October 6, because the holiday for the Jews this time was October 7, which means they were asleep. Otherwise, they were planning to do it in October 6, the same as they did in 1973. In 1973, the Jews, they have a holiday. The army going to sleep, everybody going home, relax, attack. The purpose was to kill every Jew, take over the land, and praise Allah for victory. So the preparation for October 7 have nothing to do with the Trump, you idiot. It was prepared during the time of Obama, and even before Obama. And another lie they say, and this guy he said, that Israelis are suffocating Gaza. There's a siege. That's a big fat lie. How they have a siege, but they have all these arms? So you have siege for food, but you have no siege for missiles? They are poor, but they have money for all this weapon? If you cannot get, they say to you that you cannot bring only one tuna without permission of Israel. So a tuna cannot get in without permission of Israel, but all those weapons, they get into Gaza by permission of Israel. Egypt themselves, they are the one who rush, and this is Al Jazeera TV, to, according to Al Jazeera TV, the Egyptian army trying his best to close the smuggling tunnels. Why you have a smuggling tunnels if you have a border with Egypt? Gaza have borders with Egypt, and the one in charge of the border is not the Israeli soldiers.
Egyptian border guards look down at the bustling crossing between Egypt and Gaza. For years, many Palestinians relied on goods smuggled in tunnels running from Egypt to Gaza, but now, because of recent security incidents, the Egyptian authorities have been shutting.
Hold on. They are saying to you they need goods and they smuggle them under the tunnel. But in the same time, they show you big trucks are moving between Gaza and Egypt. What do you mean tunnels if you have an open border? And why you need the tunnels? The tunnels is for the weapon. The border is for the food, for the gas, for anything you want. That is the truth. When somebody like this donkey, he claimed that Hamas and the Palestinians, they want peace. I have to say to you, you are a piece of shit because you do not know what are you talking about. This is what Hamas leader he said long time ago. He was praising Al Jazeera TV.
يسمع العالم أجمع سنحرق الأخضر واليابس إن لم تحل مشاكل قطاع غزة. الآن بلينكن.
Hold on, let me go back in the video. I thought this video is from the beginning. We need to go from the beginning. Hold on. All right.
أنا أقول لكم أن ما لدينا من أنفاق في قطاع غزة يزيد على 500 كيلومتر.
So 500 kilometers of tunnels he have in Gaza. So they built 500 kilometers in Gaza after Trump, you donkey, to prepare for October 7. So imagine how much 500 kilometers of tunnels of concrete will cost. Can you imagine how many billion, trillion dollar? He just said 500 kilometers of tunnels built with concrete, electricity, communication system, water system, air conditioning system. 500 kilometers. But they say to you, the people of Gaza are hungry. So they have money to buy concrete enough for 500 kilometers for a small tiny territory. It's called Gaza. They are building 500 kilometers on Gaza. Is that because they are preparing for peace and they want peace, or because they are a piece of shit, they want to kill the Jews? Nobody can explain what those Hamas and the Muslims, Arab, they want better than the Muslims.
وأيدينا على السلاح، أيدينا على الصواريخ، أيدينا على تفجير الباصات، أيدينا على العمليات الاستشهادية.
You see how poor they are? They are very poor. But let me get you a better video to explain more for you, because those videos don't explain much. Look at this. From the river to the sea for destruction of Israel. 2019. We will slaughter the Jews with knife and explosive.
عشان هيك بنقول العدو الصهيوني معاه اسبوع للجمعه الجايه، فاذا لم يعد، فاذا لم يكسر هذا الحصار، فاذا لم يطبق التفاهمات، لدينا الكثير من الاساليب والوسائل في جعبتنا تنتظر الاذن لتنطلق قوه وعزما وانفجارا في الاعداء ان شاء الله تعالى. بفكرونا عقال، مش عقال، احنا اهل غزه مش عقال. حاول العدو الصهيوني أن يغير جيناتنا عبر 70 سنة في غزة، لم تتغير، بل بالعكس تقدمت أكثر، وهي في حالة استعداد للانفجار في وجه الأعداء إن شاء الله تعالى. معاك أسبوع يا عدو صهيوني، إذا ما فكتوش الحصار لن نموت واقفين، لن نموت جوعا.
Do you know what Sisi is talking about? The Israeli, after every attack, they stop the people of Gaza from coming and working in Israel. So those cowards, they want to kill the Jews, but yet when they want to look for a job, they go and kiss the ass of the Jews to work and make money. Hamas cannot give them business. So we send a kid to a Jewish town, he stab a woman. The Israeli get upset. He said, we cannot trust you to come over. We are going to close the border between us and you. You have your land, we have our land. No, you cannot do that. You have to open the border so we send our kids to work there, and that will be an excuse to stab your women and your children and do suicide bus or suicide attack on the buses. In fact, those Palestinians who they are Arab, not Palestinian, they believe in killing every human being is not a Muslim. This is not only about the Jews. I will give you this video. For the donkeys who claim they knew and they understand what the war there is about. This is from the archive of Memory TV. Memory TV is like an organization. They monitor TV stations around the world and they translate to different languages and they post it in their website. Hamas in their own voice and Gaza March of Return into Israel, what they said in this video. Watch carefully. He is screaming death and death to America. So this potato, he is sponsoring those who call for the death and genocide of every American, not every only Jews, every American. Let us continue.
Hamas, founded in 1988, is designated by the United States and European Union as a terrorist organization. Over the past few years, Hamas terrorist attacks and actions have made news. A week before fighting erupted in Gaza, Hamas's leader from Damascus put an end to a short-lived truce with Israel. This, in their own voices, is Hamas.
This is Hamas. They are saying they are going to conquer Rome, the same they conquer Constantinople. This is not about the Jews only, a donkey. Those people want to kill everybody. Like what Rome have to do with Palestine? In fact, the stupid Pope, he keep praying for those people in Palestine because he's a donkey like you. Why they want to conquer Rome? Is the Palestinian have a problem with Rome? Like, is there border with Rome? The same as they conquer Greece. Speaking of colony, Erdogan, he speak about the colony of Israel, but the whole country of Turkey is a colony. As you see, they are proud about conquering the land and do genocide to the point now there is almost less than 1% Greek people in Turkey. Not to forget to mention millions of Armenians slaughtered and Assyrian and Syrian and Christians, etc. They speak about the Jewish, they are doing genocide to Gaza, but Gaza population increased almost 200% in a few years. Do you see the genocide? While every other group in the Middle East, they shrink and die. And this is a leader of Hamas. speaking about coming, inshallah, to Rome. What do you want to do? He want to kill the Catholic.
وإذا كانت اليوم هي عاصمة الكاثوليك أو الصليبية التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام.
And if Rome today, as you say, is the capital of the Catholic, hey, somebody, go to the guy who is bald and he keeps supporting Hamas. They are coming after you. You are a coward and you are no Christian. Those people, they hate the Catholic to death. You will see that the government of Spain, who is lefty, not Christians, they support Hamas. You see the government of Norway, who they are lefty, they are coming after you, you donkeys. They will kill you. They want to slaughter you. They want to slaughter every Catholic, every Orthodox, every Protestant, every gay, every homosexual, every atheist. Only Muslim can live. Is that a guy paid by the propaganda of the Jews? One comment, please, before you continue. Do you see the sign in the corner, the right corner in the top? It says Al-Aqsa TV. So this is the official TV of so-called government of Hamas. So this is the sermon of Friday of Hamas. Present the official religious teaching of the government of so-called Hamas, the one you call them Palestinians. They want to go and kill the Catholic, conquer Rome, because they have hostility to Islam. How they have hostility? In fact, the Pope of Rome, because he's a potato, he's no Christian, he prayed, he says, may God protect Islam. Search it right now in the internet. So those stupid popes, puppies, they keep bending down, hoping that if they speak good about Islam, the Muslims will leave them alone, will leave the Christians alone. Maybe, I'm thinking, maybe this is the reason. I don't find that. I mean, either they are demonic, satanic, lying to the Christians in purpose to lie, or they are trying to do politics with the Muslims, saying, we prayed for Islam, to protect Islam. But Muslims don't pray for protection, protect for your genocide. They pray for your genocide.
التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام ليمنعوا نهضة الإسلام من جديد ستكون عاصمتهم نقطة متقدمة للفتوحات الإسلامية التي تنساح في أوروبا كلها.
So Hamas, are they fighting for a free Palestine from the land to the sea? Or they are fighting to occupy Europe and then America and then Australia? This donkey is coming from where? Jabali won't allow you to monetize. My friend, I don't monetize anything. Don't you see my channel does not have monetization? What are you talking about? I'm the last one who care for those monetized. If I care for it, I will sign for it. But don't you see what's wrong with people? Do you see commercial praying in my video? Do you see super chat? Do you see me here after money? Monetize? What monetize? This is what you are worried about? We are talking about people want to kill you. People want to rape you. And you are worried about monetize? Do you see me having super chat? YouTube keep asking me to sign with them. I refuse. So what Hamas want? Are they going to have peace after they kill the Jews? No. They want to kill you all. Let me play a little bit more for the slow one. There's too many slow people in the world. Very slow. Extremely slow.
إذا كانت اليوم هي عاصمة الكاثوليك أو الصليبية التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام ليمنعوا نهضة الإسلام من جديد، ستكون عاصمتهم نقطة متقدمة للفتوحات الإسلامية التي تنساح في أوروبا كلها، ثم تلتفت إلى الأمريكتين بل إلى أوروبا الشرقية.
Hold on. Guys, did you hear what he said? After they finish with Europe, they will go to the two America. Not only one America. No. See, Hamas, they have a problem only with the Jews in Israel. They are poor people. Those are Palestinian. They are against colonizing. They are against occupation. But when they make a speech, they speak about conquering the whole world. Did you hear it? After they finish with Europe, they go to the two America, South America and North America. South America alone is not enough for them. North America alone is not enough for them. They want to control all of America. Takbir. Because, brothers, sisters, the borders of Gaza in Brazil. In fact, people of Gaza originally, many of them, they are Canadian. And after they take the two America, we are going to go to east of Europe. Look, step by step. Okay, come on. Do you want us to leave the east of Europe alone? Huh? Destiny, he just mentioned me in his stream. As long as he is live, why you don't call me? Tell him if he dare to call me, if he dare, I will open my Skype. He can call me right now. You know what? Let me open my Skype. Destiny. Tell him Christian Prince is your destiny. Here we go. My Skype is open. Let me give you Skype. As long as he mentioned me right now, he cannot say he did not hear me. That means he's listening. Let him call me. He's more than welcome. I will speak to him nicely, actually. In a Christian Prince method. This is my Skype. All what he need to do, click at the link, call Christian Prince immediately. And you can claim whatever you claim, but be ready. You have to bring your evidence, otherwise people will die laughing at you. He is in Discord. He is where? He is where? He is in Discord now. He will not dare. He will debate those people who do not know anything about the area. I'm an Arab. He is a potato. He have no idea. In fact, I don't know if he know where Gaza is located. I bet you he never heard of Gaza until October 7 happened. So anyway, tell him if he dare, you know. By the way, I debate with men. And the first question I will ask him, are you a man or a male or a female? Because those Democrats are so confused about their gender. So I want to know, by the way, I call him Mr. or Mrs. Because as you know, he's a Democrat. Democrat, they think that the balls between their legs is a Christmas light. They have no idea they are there for what. I mean, those people, they speak, they claim they have knowledge, but they don't even have knowledge of their gender. Do they? Am I wrong? Okay, leave my testicles alone. Too much testosterone. Let us go back to the video. So offer this guy to call me, otherwise people will die laughing at him. Tell him, a Christian Prince, he promised he will not wipe the floor with you. He will not. You will do it with yourself. So this guy here, brother and sisters, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, our problem is with the Jews only. This is why we want to conquer Rome, and we want to conquer Brazil, and Argentina, and Honduras, and Ecuador, and Venezuela, and Cuba, and brother, after we finish from South America, brother, we are going to go to North America. We go and we take, Washington, D.C. Oh, hold on, we start with Philadelphia, with the zombie. You see the problem, the Israel creating a problem in the Middle East. Those stupid people do not know what the problem. The problem that this garbage cult Islam, like your cult, they try to force themselves on everybody. The same you want to force your agenda in our children to change their gender. The same you want to force your agenda in our children to be confused about their sexuality. The same you want to force your gaze on our army. The same you want to force your own books in our school. You both are the same. And if somebody disagree with you, you use all kind of tools to make them criminals. The same what you did with Trump. All the friends of Trump, they are in jail, or they are in the way to jail. And Trump himself, you want him to go to jail. Muslims as a cult and Democrat are two faces of one coin. They want to strip you from your freedom. They want to decide who can take vaccine. You have to take it as you wish or you don't. They want to decide to you what you eat, as the same as Michelle Obama. She decided what children can eat in school. They want to decide for you what books you can read and what books you cannot read. And when when a Florida guy, what's his name? The governor of Florida, DeSantis, he said we want to ban some school books from kids. They say banning school is the wrong culture, when they are the one who banned the Bible. They are the one who banned Christianity from being taught in schools, even if the children they want it, even if the parents they want it. So they can ban our books, but you cannot ban their books. This is exactly Islam. They ban the Bible, but you cannot ban the Quran. They ban Christian preaching, but you cannot ban Islamic spreading da'wah. Democrat and Islamic terrorism, they go both. They are one ass in one pant with two legs. Am I lying? They want to conquer the whole world. This is not about Israel. So after they finish with Europe, brother,
بل إلى أوروبا كلها ثم تلتفت إلى الأمريكتين بل إلى أوروبا الشرقية أنتم الأعلون.
Hamas leaders call for the annihilation of Israel and of all Jews, for death to and annihilation of America, and for the Islamic conquest of the world.
الأمريكان سيعاقبكم الله أن يعلن الله الحرب عليكم يا آكلي الربا. العلم الأمريكي بفضل الله سبحانه وتعالى. تحية كل التحية إلى المقاومة الأفغانية في أفغانستان التي تمرغ أنف جيش أمريكا.
This is a Muslim kids Hamas program. What they are teaching, they want to kill George Bush.
أنكم وكأن الذي قتل يهودي واحد كأنه قتل 30 مليون يهودي.
By the grace of Allah, if you kill one Jew, as if you killed 30 million Jews. Do you see it? This is Hamas MP, Al-Aqsa TV, Gaza, 2008. At that time, Trump was the president. Potato. In 2008, Trump was the president. You blame, you know, Muhammad, he blamed the Jews for everything. Democrat, they blame Trump for everything because they have nothing. They are bankrupt. Why the gas expensive? Because Trump. Look, you stupid. It's you. It's you who forbid more fracking. And now, because they are hypocrite, coward liars, they adopt everything Trump was saying we should do. So now Kamala Harris, she said she supports fracking, but she was always against fracking. She said she want to build the wall of in the border, but she said building the wall is racist, is demonic, and it is inhumane. But now she is saying she want to build the wall. So now it turned to be that everything Trump he said, it was right. And the proof, you stupid you, adopting his plan. Trump he say he have no tax, he will give no tax for those who work in restaurants. You copy that, you said I will not tax those who work in restaurants. Trump he say I will not tax those who do caregivers or those who have old people go to nursery home. You say, you copy it, you say I will not tax those people too. Anything he say, you copy his shit. You Democrat, you swallow the shit of Trump and then you call it holy. And then this is your holy plan. When in fact this is his plan. You call it shit for years and years. Anyone spoke to this guy Destiny? Anyone told him I offer him to join us right now live? Did he answer? Tell him, your destiny is here. You're a potato. You're no match. He is in Discord? I can open Discord, no problem if he's in Discord. Did he say he will come if I'm in Discord? Okay, I can open Discord. Okay, okay. Oh, let me open Discord. I will take all the excuses away. What his name? What his name? Hold on. Stephen Bonnell. Is that how his name is? Bonnell? I should change it to Stephen Bombshell. Let us see. His destiny facing Christian Prince. All right, I just started my Discord. All right. Let us see if he there. I have a Skype open. I have the Discord open. What else I will open? Huh? Tell him, come and join us. Tell him. But don't harass him, please. Those Democrats, they cry. It's so easy. And they will accuse you of sexual harassment. And don't call him Mr. He will be upset. He is Democrat. Don't call him Mr. Don't call him Mrs. Call him Miss Mr. Otherwise, he will be upset. Sorry for saying he. Is he? I don't know. I don't mean to insult you. Sorry. I don't mean it. Sorry. I mean, you're a Democrat. I don't know what I can call you. He, she, I don't know. Is Kamala Harris, is he or she? I'm not sure. My Discord is in the info of my video, isn't it? Yeah. So killing one Jew as if you killed 30 million Jews. Is he saying even Israeli? No, he's talking about killing the Jews anywhere in the world. The same as killing the Christians and the Hindus and the Buddhists.
30 مليون يهودي
لثأرا لا والله لن ينقضي
على يهود هنا في فلسطين. هذا من أروع ألوان البركة الحقيقية لفلسطين.
الله أكبر من أمريكا وأكبر من القوى العظمى، ونقول لهذا الغرب ستهزمون والله والأمة العرب.
Hey, Western Europe, the Muslims will defeat you. Do you see it? Okay, the Europe is the one, the stupid European is the one who sent them hundreds of billions of dollars to feed their kids. The UNRWA, which is a terrorist organization sponsored by France, England, Norway, Spain, I mean, you name it, including USA. So they take your food, you build a school for them, you pay for their school teachers, you pay for their electricity, you pay for children books, you pay for their health, and then they teach their kids we have to do jihad against the European. I mean, who is the smart here? I have to say, the Muslims. Who is the stupid here? The Western. You pay them to kill you. It cannot get better than this.
العربية والإسلامية اليوم صاعدة ناهضة سوف تستعيد زعامة العالم. الموت لإسرائيل، الموت لأمريكا، الموت لأمريكا.
All clips shown on this video were aired before the current Gaza crisis. For the most up-to-date information on the Middle East, visit www.
All those videos are before the current crisis in Gaza. Here, our friend, he is a Muslim Dai. He loves peace. He's a very peaceful person. He is a Muslim scholar. His name is Dr. Muhammad Afif Shadid. What he said, what the goal of every Muslim in the world. Listen carefully. This is not somebody saying to somebody, heard from somebody. This is from the Aqsa Mosque. An error has occurred. It must be the democratic error. Nothing worked in the administration. Oh, hold on, I just remember something before we play this video. You know, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, when they become in charge of the White House after cheating in the election, They started their own cult. And their own cult is the following. We will make the government of USA controlled by the LGBTQ community. Anyone is not LGBTQ or support LGBTQ, he have no Q with us. But guess what happened lately? Anyone remember the leak about the attack on Iran and the information leaked from the Pentagon? It was done by, I don't want to say a woman, she will be insulted, sorry. She's a butch, which means she is a male. She thinks she is a female, but she thinks she is a male. She is the guy who do the business in the bed. Aryan Tabatai, senior advisor for the Undersecretary of State for Arms Control and International Security. Look how important the position. This page have endless list of LGBTQ given very extreme important job. But why are you mentioning this name now? It turned to be that the one who leaked the information to Iran about the Israeli attack, which shared with the Pentagon, it was the appointed LGBTQ by Biden and Harris. Do you see it? Highly sensitive document. Obviously, she is working for Iran. And now what Biden will do? Is he going to try her for as a traitor? Or he will say, this is because of a Trump. Trump behind this. This poor LGBTQ was under stress because of a Trump. So she decided to leak army secrets to the Iranian enemy. And by the way, she's Iranian.
Wow, hi.
Oh, Mr. Destiny, you are with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You are doing great. I saw your video debating 25 Democrat.
25 Republicans, right?
Sorry, Republican. But they look like Democrat for me somehow.
Oh, okay.
I saw one of them wearing women's shoes.
Is that like exclusively a Democrat thing?
Oh, I don't know. I thought because the one who's, you know, when we say Republican, I thought we mean conservative.
Okay.
All right. I heard you saying that Trump is the reason for October 7 happening. Is that true?
I don't think he's the sole cause, no.
No, you said that. The video, I have the video here. Your video is here.
Do you think that I think that Donald Trump on his own was the reason why October 7th happened?
My friend, I have your video.
Yeah. Do you think that I think that Donald Trump is the sole reason why October 7th happened?
This is what you say. Let me play your video for you. Is that okay? Is that okay?
I mean, you have me here. If you would like to play the video,
I know, but is your video is different person of you? Like you have double personality?
No, I think I'm probably in a time crunched environment. I'm responding
all right.
incredibly.
So let us see. Let us see. It's just less than a minute. It's just less than a minute. Let us hear it and see what you say it, and then I will give you the mic.
Okay.
October 7th. October 7th would not have happened if President Trump was in office. Ukraine would not have been invaded by Russia if President Trump was in office. You can call him crazy, you can call him anything. He was an effective deterrent because he understood, Stephen, a little thing we like to call peace through strength. Here's the truth.
The truth is October 7th probably happened likely because of Trump and his policies.
Well, why is, holy moly, why is that?
Why is that?
Yes, please.
The reason why is because Donald Trump engaged in more reckless behavior with Israel that only encouraged Israel's expansionism without doing anything to actually address the Palestinian problem. For instance, Donald Trump agreed to moving and recognizing the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem that instigated everybody in the region, including the Palestinians, which is why you saw the whole border riots, the Great March of Return that erupted over the year protesting that. And then Donald Trump, along with Kushner, tried to help Israelis negotiate multilateral peace agreements or more bilateral unilateral peace agreements to the Abraham Accords, again, while cutting out the Palestinians. All of this just continued to drive the Palestinian plight further and further because they saw more and more allies being isolated from them. They saw no recognition out from the United States. And then, obviously, you know, terrorist attacks is all you can do from that point, apparently. So
isn't it this is your own destiny? You blame Trump for everything. You did not mention any side. Go ahead.
I don't. Do you want me to expand on an answer that I gave in a time-limited format, or do you just want me to?
Oh,
repeat
it
the
was
answer
a
that I gave in
time
a time-limited
limited.
format?
Okay, in your time limited, couldn't you say there's more? Like, what about Biden?
What about Biden?
Did Biden support Israel too?
Yeah, I think Biden's been pretty supportive of Israel.
So
yeah.
why you did not mention that maybe because of Biden supporting Israel, because the attack happened when Biden is the president and Kamala is the vice president? How come you go back on time, long before the attack, blaming Trump when Trump is not even the president, and already we are 4 years after Trump?
Because I think the conditions for the attack happening seem to have been fomented by policies that Donald Trump has.
Like what?
So I believe that moving the embassy to Jerusalem was a mistake. I think
just to show you that how ignorant you are, every single president in USA promised the Israeli to move the embassy, including Obama. And if this is the case, hold on, if this is the case, then you should blame Biden not to take the embassy back to where it used to be. Who is holding Biden? He's the president now. Who is holding Kamala? She is the vice president. Can they take the embassy back to fix the problem? They have 4 years before October 7 happened. Did they fix that mistake, which is you call it mistake, I call it correct action? Who is holding them from fixing that mistake?
I don't think you can just take back a move like that. That's going to be a lot more aggressive. You can't really return to the status
It doesn't
quo
matter
once
if it is wrong. If it is wrong, and you're a Democrat.
Wait, hold on. Let me just. I don't know if I should even say here or not. Am I allowed to finish my answer, or you're going to cut me off every single time I answer?
My friend, we haven't had a conversation. So what?
Well, I can have a conversation, but it's not a conversation when
you remind me of Kamala Harris. You remind me of Kamala Harris speaking to the CNN guy. Says, "Let me talk. Let me talk." So I'm asking you. You have 4 years. You have 4 years. You have 4 years to correct the mistake as you called it. Why you did not do it? Go ahead.
Am I going to be allowed to answer the question? Or
You are allowed. You are allowed. Don't cry. Go ahead.
Am I going to be able to answer the question? Or
You can not only. You are not even allowed. I am encouraging you to answer. Go ahead.
Okay. So the answer is that once you've already moved the embassy, taking it back is a far more aggressive thing than just not having moved it in the first place. So I don't think that we can take back the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem, because that would be a really egregious action against purportedly an ally of the United States, right? We wouldn't. I don't think we can do that.
What do you mean aggressive? What do you mean aggressive?
As in, it's one thing to say, hey, we'll put the embassy there and then not do it. It's a whole other thing to say, hey, somebody did move the embassy there, we're moving it back, right? One is like a broken promise or like a half promise that or whatever, but the other is like an aggressive action against Israel. Right?
Which one is more important for you as a Democrat? Is to keep your promise of, are you keeping the promise of a Trump because you are Democrat, or you are keeping your promise to support the Free Palestine movement? Which one is the important one for you as a Democrat? Go ahead.
I don't think either of those. I don't think, if I was thinking of the region, I would be thinking of like what is in the health of the region, not what did the last leader who promised what for Israel.
According to your logic, the region will be more peaceful if we take the embassy back. I asked you for the third time why you did not take it back. You said that will be more aggressive. That is a very stupid answer, because the aggressive, according to you, that October 7 happened because of this. But the fact is that it's an embassy does not change the fact that the Israeli is the one who have their hand on Jerusalem. Number two, Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. This is not the land of the Palestinian. In fact, those are not Palestinians, and none of them is Palestinian. You said that Trump did not do anything and he cut the Palestinian from any peace talk. Is that true?
I mean, like, I don't know if you're not understanding my answers, but what is your question?
My question is, you are talking like Kamala Harris now, trying to buy time. You said that Trump, he cut the Palestinian from any peace talk. You said that. Is that true?
Yes, that the Palestinians were not really included in the Abraham Accords. Yes.
You have to apologize immediately for being ignorant and a liar. This is the White House website. And this is Ahmed Abbas was invited by President Donald Trump, inviting him to join them in the peace agreement. They refuse. And here Abbas is the one who said, I want to thank the President Trump for everything he do. I will do everything. Read with me carefully. I will do everything within my heart and within my soul to get that deal made. The president said in the meeting with Abbas. This is what Trump he said. What was the response of Abbas? Did he join? No. So apologize for lying about Trump cutting the Palestinian from the peace talk.
They weren't, the Palestinians weren't included in the peace talks. That's
My friend, if I invite you and you don't come, you don't claim that it is a Trump who did not invite them.
It's not about inviting somebody, it's about including somebody. If they don't
how
come,
I can include you, how I can include you in my birth. Listen, I don't want to call you, I don't want to call you stupid. I don't want to call you, hold on. I don't want to call you stupid, but you are certified stupid. How I can include you if you refuse my invitation?
Like, is this fun for you?
How I can include you in my birthday party if you refuse my invitation to my birthday party? Explain to me your intelligence.
Feels like a joke. I don't know why I joined this Discord.
What?
This is just a joke conversation.
It's a joke, exactly. Because you are a joke, you don't even dare to answer. You lie to those people about Trump. He did not try. He cut them off. But the reality is the opposite. And when I ask, you need to apologize in the front of everybody because now I wipe the floor with your lies.
Sure. Okay. I'll explain, but you're going to cut me off. So the answer is if you're trying to create peace in the Middle East, the Palestinians have to be included in those talks in some way, size, shape, or form. It's not enough to just extend an invite and then when they don't engage, go off and make peace with other countries. This has been the entire history of Israel and Palestine, whether it was when they were dealing with Arafat or whether it was when dealing with Abu Mazen. You have to find a way to include the Palestinians. If they're not accepting your invite, then you need to do a better job at figuring how to get them involved in the talks. If you don't do that, then you'll just see what happened, which is they're not going to be included, they're going to get more radicalized, and terrorist attacks are going to happen. It's not enough to just say we invited them and they didn't show up. This doesn't make any sense.
All right, are you done?
Yep.
I like your blue hair, but your blue hair lost in, you are going to get bald at the end of this interview. Guys, listen to what he said. He said, it's not enough that you invite them for peace talk, and then you go and go and do peace talk with others. So Trump, he should refuse any peace talk. So everybody at war, just because the Palestinians, they refuse. So now Trump is the bad guy because Trump, he invited the first one. He said no. He invited the second one. He said, okay, hold on, let me answer. You cry when I interrupt you. I don't cry when you interrupt me, but you wanna interrupt me, go ahead. But now you are saying the opposite. So you are saying that Trump is a bad person because he did sign agreement with Arab who agreed to sign with Israel. And by the way, just to show you how stupid you are, you mentioned peace agreement with Emirat, but Emirat is not at war with Israel. And Bahrain is not at war with Israel. And neither Saudi Arabia. None of them is at war with Israel. Not only that, they don't even have borders with Israel. All what happened in the Abrahamic Accord is just an agreement. They call it peace agreement because simply it's an open of relationship between Israel, acknowledging relationship for the first time. So Trump, he was accomplishing something nobody was able to accomplish, not like you Democrat. You Democrat, you claim you support Palestinians, but you don't mind, and I will remind you, you don't mind to send weapons to Israel. You claim that you are against the killing the Palestinian, but you are the one, and Kamala and Biden, you send weapons to Israel until now. So you Democrat are a hypocrite, coward, have double standard. You blame Trump for everything. You remind me of Muhammad. Muhammad, he says, if there is no women betray her husband. If there is no Jew, no meat will decay. So now because you are having your menses and the blood never stop, even though the period is over, you claim that the blood between your legs always because of a Trump. In other way, Trump is raping you.
What? Wait, where are you? Are you Israeli?
Are you what?
Are you Israeli?
I am an Arab, you idiot.
What do you mean you are an Arab? There are Arab Israelis.
I am an Arab. I am an Arab, idiot. I am an Arab. Are you going to teach me? Are you going to teach me who I am? I am an Arab.
So you don't. So are you from the country of Arabia?
There is no country is called Arabia, you donkey. Can you tell me the name of that country?
If you're Israeli and I'm referring to a country, why would you
Hold
respond
on.
with
You
I'm
said
Arab?
you
Do know
are a
what
country
Arab
of Arabia. Which country is called Arabia? I want to know. I never heard of it.
I don't know why you told me you were Arab when I asked you if you
I
were
said
Israeli.
I am an Arab. You said, are you from the country of Arabia? Tell me the name of that country, please.
Tell me the name of the, what is the ethnic group Israeli?
They are Israeli. They are Israeli.
Do you think there's an Israeli
And don't change
group?
the question. You said, are you from the country of Arabia? I'm asking you, which country is called Arabia?
There is no country of Arabia. That's the point.
So why you said to me, are you from the country of Arabia?
Because I asked you if you were Israeli and you responded with,
What?
I'm
If
Arab.
I say I'm an Arab, how in the world I am an Israeli? Are you mental?
Wait, are you saying that there are no Arab Israelis?
There is Arab in Israel, but they will never be Israeli. As an example, just to show you how ignorant you are, I am an American citizen, but I cannot say I am a Native American. So the Israeli are the Native American. We, the Arab, we are not native. We are an invasion. Did you get it?
Okay, so are you a Palestinian or an Arab that lives in Israel?
Arab are not Palestinian, you idiot. Palestinian, do you know what Palestinian mean?
Oh my God.
Do you know? Don't say, oh my God, you're an atheist. Are you stupid or what? So you're an atheist, you say, oh my God?
Where he's from? Is that like the point? Or
So
is it
guys,
like
if you see, I just made an atheist, remembering God, oh my God. So listen, is the Arab, are they Palestinians?
The what? What are you asking me?
Is the Arab Palestinian? Is the Palestinian and the Arab is the same?
No, Palestinian is a subset of Arabs.
Subset, what does that mean?
As in all, well, my understanding is all Palestinians are Arab, but not all Arabs are Palestinians.
Hold on. What all Palestinian Arab? I'm asking you a simple question. Is the Palestinian in Gaza, the one you call them Palestinian, are they Arab?
Are Palestinians Arab? That my understanding is yes.
You aren't talking again. This is Al Jazeera TV, and this is an article written by their scholars, Islamic scholars. The title, all of the articles speaking about that those who say, the Palestinians are Canaanite, and they are not, and they are Canaanite Arab. Those are lying. This is Al Jazeera TV exposing the stupidity of those who call themselves a free Palestine Democrat.
The Palestinians are not Canaanites and the Arabs are
They
not
are not
Semites.
Canaanite and they are Arab. They are not even Semitic. So the Palestinian today have nothing to do with the Palestinian. The word Palestinian, do you know what the word Palestinian mean?
No, I don't remember.
Ignorant, no problem. The word Palestinian mean foreigner, hold on, foreigner, which mean if I say I am a Palestinian, this is coming from the word Palestine. So when I say I'm a Palestinian, let me talk. When I say I'm a Palestinian,
What are we talking about right now?
we are talking about your stupidity. You claim that the Palestinian are people who they are occupied, when the fact is the opposite, because those are Arab occupying Israel, not Israel occupying their land.
Wait, did the article you just quote, did that article say they're Arabs?
Yes, they are Arab. They are not. Those are not even Palestinian. Those are Arab. And this is Al Jazeera TV. If you don't know Arabic, I can use Google Translation for you.
So wait, did you say what country you're from, or do you just not say that?
I am from the country of Arabia. You forgot?
Okay, all right, cool.
What's wrong with you? So apologize for attacking Israel. Apologize for lying about Trump. Apologize for being stupid. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
What, oh God? You could not answer anything. Everybody is my witness. I wiped the floor with you without even using my real map, which is very dangerous.
Good job. You're a master debater, my
Sure,
friend.
I am. You are nobody. You are just you debated 25 and you have 25 chairs around you. With me sitting in my bed, I wipe the floor for you. So imagine if I'm sitting on my chair, what will happen?
Be crazy.
I know. By the way, are you a male or a female?
Well, I don't know. I'm a Democrat, so I'm confused about
Exactly. Exactly. So how you want to tell the people who what's right or what's wrong if you are even confused about your gender?
that. Good point. Really good argument there.
I know. Do you have a better argument?
No, I'm just a Democrat.
Exactly. You are trying to be now sarcastic to avoid the embarrassment, correct, guys? Otherwise, answer me. How come you Democrat do not know what is your gender? But you know what's happening in Gaza. You don't know. You do not know. You do not know what is between your legs, but you know what's happening in Gaza. I want to know what is the secret.
I don't know, man. Thank God we have people like you to educate us out here.
For sure, I'm educating you. Otherwise, get me busted. Here we go. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
You are saying that I am the one educating you, being sarcastic. Prove me
I'm
wrong.
not being sarcastic. I feel like I'm learning a lot here.
I know you are learning. This is what everybody says to me. This is nothing new. But until now, you are not being honest. You did not apologize for lying about Trump, lying about Israel, lying about Gaza, spreading misinformation. Based on the Democrat agenda of censoring, you should be censored.
Well, I'm not allowed to admit that I lied about stuff because George Soros will stop paying me, so.
Ah, George Soros is paying you? By the way, he's a Jew. Why are you taking money from a Jew?
I mean, he supports a lot of people in the YouTube space.
Exactly. So you claiming that you are against Israel, but in fact, you just admitted you are working for a Jew.
Well, I don't think Soros is always pro-Israel, no? Like, he pays us to say a lot of
No,
different
George
things. He's not
Soros always is against Israel. He hates Israel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me think about it. Maybe George Soros, he opened an agency for the Mossad claiming to be anti-Israel. He hired dummies like you so he can use them as toys. What do you think?
I mean, I hope he wouldn't do that. Do you really think he'd just use us like that on YouTube?
Don't you know that this is what happened? Like in YouTube, there's a bunch of guys, they are claiming to be conservative, and then the Russian, they hire them under a name of a company, and it turned to be a Russian-owned company.
Oh yeah, we learned all about that. That was a big talking point we got.
So what about you now? Why you are trying to change the topic? Why you don't apologize for lying about Israel, lying about Gaza, lying about Trump? Why cannot be honest for 1 second?
I already told you we're not allowed to apologize.
You are not allowed?
No, because it makes it seem like our points are wrong.
No, hold on. If you are not allowed to apologize, I allow you because I'm the boss, not Kamala Harris. Go ahead, apologize.
I'm not allowed. I'll lose my paycheck. They'll stop supporting me.
No problem. I can pay you. Here we go. I mean, you get paid. I call you stupid. I call you donkey. I call you idiot. I mean, what a bigger payment you can get all your lifetime. Nobody school you. Nobody educate you. And you said yourself, you learned a lot here. This is the biggest payment. So from now on, you can call yourself sub-educated.
I'm sub-educated?
Yes, sub, because you learned nothing yet. I mean, in 15 minutes talking to me, you learned a lot, according to you. But for me,
yeah,
you learned nothing yet.
I learned what Palestine means. I learned there's no country of Arabia. I feel like my brain's expanding.
Do you have a brain?
Well, I do now that you granted
So
it to
where
me.
was your brain when you said that Trump did not do anything to expand peace with the Palestinian, lying about what Trump he did?
It's too busy being confused about what was between my legs.
You are trying to switch to your testicles, which they are not exist because you lost your balls already with me. Why you don't answer? Why you lie? I mean, how come I am an Arab? My English is not my first language. I was able to know what Trump he did, and you did not take the time and the effort to search in the stupid Google for 2 seconds. Why you don't apologize for being ignorant, claiming to have knowledge, claiming that you have a big audience and Republican cannot debate you? Apologize.
Do you want me to do I explain this?
Explain this. You sound like you sound so frustrated. You sound so frustrated, man.
I'm not frustrated. I just don't know how much I should invest in this.
Are you speaking from your nose or from your toes? I cannot understand. Speak again.
Okay, we'll see how far we get here. Okay, I don't know why I'm wasting my time with this.
You are wasting your time. You could not answer anything. I mean, you know what? I asked you. Can you ask me a question you think nobody can answer? Just to show you how stupid you are.
Can I ask you a question that I don't think anybody can answer?
Yes, because the only one who knows the answer for it is people like you.
Let's see. What do you call it when a femboy? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Okay, well, can I just say something, and I'll get your feedback because I'm just curious how you'd engage with it. Can I try this?
Try what?
I just want to like say something about the region, and I'm just curious what you'll respond with. Okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it seemed like for a long time, or maybe for I don't know, 30 or so years, or maybe 20 or so years, peace between Israel and the surrounding Arab states would just never happen. The Arabs were too proud. Israel was too proud after winning, especially the Six-Day War, especially in '48. And eventually, this concept developed. I believe it started with Menachem Begin, where the idea was, I think he called it capsule theory, where instead of trying to make peace with all of the Arab states, we're just going to isolate them and make peace one at a time. And this started with Sadat in Egypt. Now, Sadat was the one that was aggressive there, but they gave the Sinai back to Egypt.
Saddam, he is in Egypt. Saddam in Egypt.
What?
You said Saddam in Egypt.
Am I pronouncing Sadat? Anwar Sadat?
Sadat. Oh, I thought said Saddam. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the guy that came after Nasser. So the Israelis engaged in this concept, this diplomatic concept of capsule theory. So it started with Egypt in '79, continued with Jordan, I think in '94. And the idea was, as long as we make peace one at a time with the Arab states, we can constantly ignore the Palestinian issue. And the issue is becoming so unmanageable, especially after your first after your first Oslo Accords, when Camp David and then Taba Summit didn't lead to a peace agreement. You had the second Intifada, and then in 2005 you had Ariel Sharon say, "Fuck this, we're just going to leave the Gaza Strip," and he wanted to leave the West Bank too, but he couldn't. And the idea was that the demographics were never going to be good enough for Israel to actually have proper democratic control of the area, and the occupation was a disaster. So so Sharon decided to leave. Obviously, he had a stroke, and then he was unable to govern. But it seems like 20 years from that point, now Israel is back in an area where they're still pursuing capsule theory. So when you look at things like the Abraham Accords, and you look at the normalization of the relationship between Israel and other countries, I don't even remember who all was there. I think it was like Sudan or something, and then one of the, I think Bahrain and Saudi Arabia or something, right? When you have these Abraham Accords where Israel is back on that bilateral peace agreement track, you have the Palestinians who have nothing, right? Because no Arab state really supports them anymore. Iran supports them, right? I know they're not Arabs, don't scream at me, right? So they have the support of Iran, but that's it. So the Palestinian situation is becoming increasingly desperate. So when I say I don't like Trump's position on Palestine, what I'm saying is that recognizing the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem, supporting Netanyahu when he talks about defunding UNRWA from the Gaza Strip, led to things like the border riots, the Palestinians call it Great March of Return, and then eventually leads to conditions that create things like October 7th because they feel like Israel's never going to make peace with them. I'm aware that there might have been overtures made or an invitation to Abu Mazen or Mahmoud Abbas, this is the same person, that maybe they invited him to a peace talk, but it's not enough to just invite him. You have to find a way to like force the Palestinians to come to the table to negotiate with Israelis. That's my full position on why I think that Donald Trump wasn't a positive contributor to peace between Israel and the Palestinians or Israel and the Middle East. There you go.
You speak so fast, but you say nothing. Look what you just did. Look what you just did.
Yeah.
You just shot yourself in the foot. Because based on everything you said, we need to force the Palestinian to come into peace.
Yeah.
Palestinian, they will not come to peace unless we force them. But do you think if I force a female to marry me, she will love me?
No.
So how we can have peace with someone don't like to have peace and he don't believe in peace? Don't you know that those so-called Palestinian, they are not Palestinian, they are Arab, like me, they don't believe in peace with Jews or Israeli or even Christian or even atheist. Let me show you this video just to give you some education.
Okay.
Because
also,
you hold on. You see, I give you all the time, guys. I give you all the time to answer.
Okay.
He cannot handle my answer. Those people believe in killing anyone who don't believe in Islam. This is a video from the Al-Aqsa TV, the official TV of Hamas, and those leaders, they are not making their own speeches. This is a programmed, which means this is the policy, this is what they believe, this is what they want to accomplish.
Yeah, I understand. Can I just listen? I understand that you watched this video of me. I'm not a super pro-Palestinian person. Okay, I think you have that impression.
I'm not talking about this. Hold on. I'm not talking you are super Palestinian or not. I'm showing you your ignorance again, because those people believe in attacking Rome. What Rome have to do with Israel? If there is any connection between attacking Rome and attacking Israel, no.
Between attacking what, Iran?
Rome.
Oh, Rome.
Rome, yeah. So the people of Hamas and all so-called Palestinians who are not Palestinian, they believe they should invade Rome. They should kill the Pope. They should occupy the two Americans, South America and North America. Watch the video with me. He's saying death and death to America.
Hamas, founded in 1988, is designated by the United States and European Union as a terrorist organization. Over the past few years, Hamas terrorist attacks and actions have made...
Just a correction for the one in the video. This is not only Hamas belief, this is the belief of the one they call him President Abbas. President Abbas was the first one who sent letter to Erdogan when he took our church and he converted to a mosque. So all of them, they believe in the same thing. Don't be deceived. Both are snake, Islamic snake, believe in killing everyone who don't believe in Islam, including atheists, homosexual, Christians, Jews, Hindus, Buddhists. So now let us hear what the plan for the future of the one they call them Palestinians.
News. A week before fighting erupted in Gaza, Hamas's leader from Damascus put an end to a short-lived truce with Israel. This, in their own voices, is Hamas.
ستفتح روما كما فتحت القسطنطينية وإذا كانت اليوم هي عاصمة الكاثوليك أو الصليبية التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام ليمنعوا نهضة الإسلام من جديد ستكون عاصمتهم نقطة متقدمة للفتوحات الإسلامية التي تنساح في أوروبا كلها ثم تلتفت إلى الأمريكتين بل إلى أوروبا الشرقية.
So he is saying that Hamas and the Palestinian, they want to free Palestine by occupying Rome, and then they will occupy all of West Europe, and they will go to South America, and they will conquer Brazil, Honduras, Argentina, Venezuela, etc., Ecuador, and they will go to North America, conquer North America, Canada, and then they will go to east of Europe, and then they will go to India, and then they will go to Japan, and then they will go to China. Allahu Akbar. So how we can have peace? Do you see how stupid what you say, Destiny? I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to say to you how much I feel about what you say. You don't understand the problem. The problem is not about a land. Those Muslims believe that all the land should be under their feet. This is not about Israel. Ignorant like you are spreading misinformation. Hamas want to conquer Rome. Well, do Rome have any problem with Hamas? Did the Pope anytime, anywhere send an army to conquer Hamas? Did the Catholic did anything to Hamas? He is calling Rome the crusade. Well, the crusade, they came to fight back the invasion of the Arab. My people, the Arab, invade the land of the crusade. 600 years after Jesus, there is no crusade. The crusade happened when the Muslim jihad attack happened. So what you don't understand is that this has nothing to do with Israel. This garbage religion, they want to conquer the whole world. And the foolish you supporting people who believe in killing you, like those who are queer for Palestine. And by the way, Destiny, I want you to carry my message to the queer society, because Democrat, and you are one of them. Can you please, I have a challenge for you and them. Can you carry my message, please? I offer you $1 billion, billion, huh? If you can do queer festival in Gaza. What you say? He left. He took my $1 billion and he ran. This is Destiny who 25 Democrat could not debate him. Are you sure? Seriously. Democrat, take my advice. If I debate myself, I will lose. Don't ever do such a mistake again. I did not even use my horses yet. I'm just using my donkey. In other way, I'm riding over Biden. The same as those black guys, they rode over Muhammad. Lord have mercy. So guys, here we go. We have Mr. Destiny served and cooked in a pressure cook. But he is lucky. He left before he was totally became mashed potato. He's not mashed yet. He's smashed. Oh boy. And if you see guys, the if you see the video he's posting, Destiny, I don't know what his name, versus 25 Republican. What? Really? Whoa. You can do that alone? You must be a hero. Here he is crying. He is victim. Let me talk. Are you from the country of Arabia? Oh, sure. My dad from the country of coffee Arabica. My mom, she is from the country of coffee salad Arabica. I'm telling you, this guy, he have knowledge. The country of the country of Arabia. What? Stupidity is amazing. Stupidity is amazing. I say that for a reason. I know that it's impossible to say such a statement. Doesn't make sense, right? But no, it makes sense. It's amazing, man, what stupidity can do to a human being. And they think they are smart, and they think they are educated, and they think they have knowledge, and they think they can refute you. The second they face the first element of truth, they collapse. They dissolve like salt in water. As simple as that. 25 Democrat? That's so good to be true. Look at this image he have in his thumbnail. And the channel have more than 3 million subscribers. That's deep. That's really deep. Brother, are you sure those are really Republican? Look what an Arab Republican like me did to you. Make you hummus. You will remember me for the rest of your life. And if you ever have kids, each time they get upset from you, they will say to you, don't say that to me, otherwise I will mention the name of Christian Prince to you. One Democrat versus a 25 Republican. Now, one Christian Prince demolish all the Democrat together with no mercy. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a good time. Feel free to download the video before this guy, he complained to YouTube and tried to take it down. You never know. They cry, because especially when we fry them, and we fry without oil. Never use oil. Never. Those are Democrat. They are slippery anyway. Add oil to them, it will make it more horrible. God is good. So is Jesus. And I am Christian Prince, and I'm voting for Trump. And if you don't, you must be so stupid dumb. Take it from me, because that means you hate to have cheap gas price, cheap food, cheap renting, cheap housing. You like people who make you pay more tax. You like people who want to strip you from your freedom. You like people who promote agenda of homosexuality over your kids at the age of 6, at the age of 4. They have a very wicked agenda. And the one who don't stand against it, he is for it. God bless you all. And again, in Jesus' name, we are always victorious. And all those dummies are defeated. God bless you all. See ya.